All right, let's jump right in. Welcome to today's explainer. I am super excited about this one because today we are completely cutting through the noise and exposing the absolute biggest online earning myths of 2026. If you are exhausted by that constant, overwhelming flood of make money online promises on your feed, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to look at the hard data, the actual trends, and some pretty harsh realities to figure out what is legitimately working right now.
So, picture this for a second. You wake up tomorrow morning, casually check your phone, and boom, 50,000 rupees have magically landed in your bank account. And the kicker? You didn't win the lottery, you didn't day trade some obscure crypto coin, and you definitely didn't inherit an estate from a wealthy uncle. Just your phone and internet connection. Sounds totally fake, right? Like a complete scam. Well, you know what? That sheer disbelief is exactly why 99% of people fail to make any real money online. They just can't separate the actual reality from the fairy tales. Because they can't tell fact from fiction, 99% of people just throw their hands up and quit. But today, we're flipping that script. Later in this explainer, I'm going to reveal the actual secret that people are using right now to generate legitimate income online. But first, a massive warning. In just a minute, we are going to break down one catastrophic mistake that almost every beginner makes. If you make this mistake, you will literally flush your time and effort down the drain. So, you'll definitely want to stick around for that.
Okay, look at this. This perfectly captures the biggest lies circulating on the internet today. Just work for 10 minutes and earn 5,000 rupees. Let's just apply a tiny bit of logic here. If a magical 10-minute shortcut to wealth actually existed, the guy selling it would be chilling on a private island somewhere. He absolutely would not be paying to run ads on your Instagram feed just to sell you a 50-rupee course. The harsh reality? Making money online is 100% possible, but shortcuts? They do not exist. Falling for that delusion is exactly where most people lose the game before they even start.
We've all been trapped in this exact 4-day loop, haven't we? It's almost a rite of passage. Day 1, you are super hyped. You go on YouTube and click on a video called "Become Rich in 24 Hours." Day 2, you're doom scrolling Instagram, you see a flashy car, and the reel says, "Comment money for the secret." So, obviously, you comment. By day 3, you've somehow ended up in a random Telegram group where a guy is telling you, "Sir, just invest 500 rupees for a guaranteed 5 lakh return." And you take the bait.
And then comes day 4. Reality hits like a brick. You eagerly log into your banking app, fully expecting to see your new fortune, and your account essentially just looks back at you and says, "Bro, balance insufficient." It's hilarious, but it's also tragic. Because the ugly truth is, the scammers are the only ones getting rich here. They are making bank off of your desire for a quick fix, while you're just left desperately searching for something real.
Section 1. The real game. Methods that work.
So, let's talk about what actually works. Right now, there are 4 foundational pillars for online income: YouTube, freelancing, affiliate marketing, and digital products. They all run on totally different models, but they share one non-negotiable trait. You actually have to provide genuine value to an audience or a client. Let's break these down so you can figure out your starting line.
First up, YouTube and freelancing. Look, doing YouTube in 2026 absolutely does not mean you have to awkwardly point a camera at your face. You can build massively profitable channels completely faceless. With AI voiceovers, slick stock footage, and tight editing, your biggest requirement is just crazy consistency. Literally, one viral video can kickstart a whole income stream. And then there's freelancing. This is about acquiring undeniable hard skills. We're talking logo design, video editing, thumbnail art, coding. You get really good at just one of those, and landing a single solid client can literally replace your entire monthly salary.
Then we've got affiliate marketing. The absolute brilliance of this model is that it's just so streamlined. You don't have to create the product. You don't deal with customer service. Shipping, not your problem. You are basically just the bridge. You connect a great product with someone who actually needs it. When they buy through your unique link, a commission goes straight into your pocket. It is a brilliant way to earn just by recommending things you already trust.
Now, this brings us to the holy grail, sleep income, mostly driven by our 4th pillar, digital products. Think ebooks, Notion templates, or a digital masterclass. You put in the blood, sweat, and tears to build it exactly once, but because it's a digital file, you can sell that exact same product 1,000 times with 0 extra manufacturing cost. Build it once, earn repeatedly. You are literally making money while you are asleep. That's the ultimate leverage of the internet.
All right, remember that big secret I promised you earlier? The one 99% of people totally ignore? Here it is. Chase skills, not money. Amateurs obsess over the cash. They jump from one flashy trend to the next, looking for a quick payday. But the pros? They obsess over acquiring skills. They know the golden rule of the digital economy. The second your skill becomes highly valuable to the market,
The money just automatically follows you. Become undeniable, and you become a literal magnet for income.
But hold on, here is the twist I warned you about. Even if you know exactly what to do, there is a massive threat to your journey. And honestly, nobody is talking about it. The biggest danger isn't that the market is too saturated, and despite what your feed tells you, the biggest enemy is definitely not AI coming to steal your job. Nope, the real enemy is way, way closer to home.
95% of people fail. Why? Because they demand instant gratification. When they don't see crazy wealth in 72 hours, they just throw in the towel on day 3. The internet does not care how naturally talented or smart you are. It only rewards consistent, relentless action over time. The 5% who actually succeed, they're simply the ones who survived past day 3 and kept going when it stopped being fun.
Let's put this into perspective. You would never buy a gym membership, sit on your sofa eating chips, and expect to wake up with a six-pack, right? That is ridiculous. But that is exactly what people do online. They crack open their laptops, watch 3 hours of heavily edited motivational videos, and expect the money to just start rolling in. It doesn't work like that. You actually have to pick up the weights, or in this case, put in the actual work.
Oh, and by the way, a quick reality check for some of you. Having 57 Chrome tabs open and nervously clicking between them, yeah, that doesn't count as research or work. That is just highly sophisticated procrastination. You have to shift from passive consumption to active creation. The internet rewards the builders, not just the scrollers.
Section 2, your 90-day action plan. So stop dreaming, because here is your actual 90-day blueprint. Days 1 to 7, don't overthink it, just pick one single skill from the ones we talked about. Days 8 to 30, relentless daily practice. Keep your head down and learn. Days 31 to 60, take what you learned and build a portfolio. Do mock projects, prove you can actually deliver. And finally, days 61 to 90, this is when you step out and start building your client base or your audience. Stick to this timeline, and you'll transform from a beginner wishing for money into a pro with real, sustainable earning power. I want to leave you with one final, provocative question. Are you just doing this because making money online is a cool trend right now, or do you genuinely want to change the trajectory of your life? That's the real test. If you are actually ready to put in the work and chase the skill, the roadmap is right in front of you. Comments start below if you're committing today. Oh, and next time, we are breaking down the top 2026 AI tools built specifically to help beginners accelerate this whole journey, so you definitely won't want to miss that. Thanks for hanging out and learning with me today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.